What if I told you that the most accurate map of your destiny isn't in the stars, or in your birth chart, or in the deck of cards? It's actually written in your skin. Actually, every crease, every line, every subtle curve on your hands is a living story. The language of your soul made visible. It's not fortune telling, it's soul telling. It's the blueprint you wrote before you were born. What if your soul has actually chosen this body exactly as it is, so you could read it and learn from it what you need to know to actually find your path? That's what we'll be talking today about. It's a very interesting topic, very ancient one. And how I'm using hands in this video is by painting. And actually my latest painting involves two hands in it. I call it the gift of life. So I hope you will enjoy in today's painting as much as you will enjoy in this message. For thousands of years, sages, philosophers, and mystics across India, China, Egypt, and Greece practiced the art that is called chiromancy, hand reading, not to predict the future, but to reveal the design of destiny, which is your gifts, your lessons, your purpose. So you could understand yourself better, so people could understand themselves better. Today we're going to walk through that map. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to read your hand, what it reveals about the life your soul chose, and how to align with the highest version of your path. Before you read the lines, you must understand the shape of the hand itself. The shape reveals your elemental nature, the soul's fundamental purpose, and how it expresses itself. Look at your dominant hand, the one you write with. This shows your current path and active expressions. The non-dominant hand shows your potential and soul blueprint, which is very interesting, right? And now if we look at the shapes of the hand, there are four fundamental shapes. The first one is earth hands. Those are square palm, short fingers, often sturdy, broad, or muscular hands. The purpose of these souls is to build, protect, and stabilize. These souls incarnate to bring ideas into physical form, to create systems, structures, businesses, and legacies that lasts. Typical careers for these souls are architecture, engineering, farming, construction, finance, management, law enforcement, logistics, operations, or anything where structure, consistency, and reliability are key. Their shadow path is becoming overly rigid or resistant to change, and their spiritual lesson in this life is learn flexibility and trust. Life is not just built, it's also lived. So what they struggle usually is actually giving themselves permission to enjoy, to also be happy, to also be free. Now we move to the second element or shape of the hand, which is air hands. Those are the thinkers, the communicators. The shape of the air hand is square palm, long fingers. Slim or bony hands, often with prominent knuckles and visible veins. Purpose of these souls is to exchange ideas, analyze patterns, teach, write, and connect minds. These souls are the storytellers, messengers, and architects of thought. Typical careers for these souls are writers, journalists, teachers, lawyers, translators, therapists, coders, philosophers, strategists. Those are roles where words, logic, or systems are main keys. And the shadow path for the souls is living too much in the mind and not enough in the heart. So their spiritual lesson is to anchor intellect with compassion and embodied wisdom. So usually the souls struggle a lot with truly internalizing feeling and relaxing into knowing that there's a deeper intelligence that is usually beyond intellect, and that's the emotional intelligence. And that's where their spiritual lessons are truly coming in, struggling with suppressed emotions or having hard time with letting go of the past. So that's what they're learning. Then there are water hands. Those are the healers and dreamers. Those are long palm, long fingers, soft, flexible, delicate hands with many fine lines. Many times people that are more into spirituality may find themselves identified with this kind of hands. Purpose of these souls is to heal, nurture, create beauty, and elevate emotion. These souls are empaths and artists who bring the unseen into the seen. Typical careers for these souls are therapists, healers, nurses, counselors, artists, poets, actors, spiritual teachers, psychologists. Those are roles that require deep emotional intelligence and sensitivity. Their shadow path is absorbing others' energy or losing themselves in emotion, being too identified with what they feel. So their spiritual lesson is developing strong boundaries to channel sensitivity into power and finding ways to have an outlet so they can channel energies that they sense in the most productive, constructive, and disciplined way. Discipline is another, let's say, quality they need to learn in order to master that skill. And now there's another element. There's fire hands. Those are leaders and initiators. Their shapes are long palm, short fingers, often warm, dynamic hands with firm muscle tone and bold gestures. Their purpose is to ignite change, lead movements, and inspire action. These souls are here to start revolutions, guide others, and embody courage. Usually typical careers for these souls are entrepreneurs, activists, CEOs, public speakers, athletes, and performers, or majorly any role where bold action and charisma are required. The shadow path for these souls is burning out or becoming impulsive and domineering. And their spiritual lesson is master patience and channel passion into purposeful direction. Now, if we go even deeper, the shape of the hand explains the basics of our soul energy. When we move deeper, we move to the major lines, which tell about your soul's journey, why you're here, what are your qualities, what's your purpose. So now that you know your elemental blueprint, if you truly reflect on, you can go deeper into the lines. Each line is a river of energy carved by your soul's journey, where they begin, where they flow, how they curve or break, all reveal chapters of your life. The first one is lifeline. It is the energy of experience, which also tells what you've been through. Location of this one is curves around the base of the thumb, forming an arc around the Venus mount. Its meaning is to know that it's not about how long you live, that some people may think, but how deeply you live. It shows vitality, life force, and major shifts. So when it's more dominant, when it's very easy to see it, it means you have a lot of life force within you. You're vital, you're strong. If it's long and deep, it tells about strong stamina, being grounded and full life experiences. You're truly living your life. If it's more short but clear, it means you have quick transitions, more dynamic life path. Sometimes people would interpret it as a short life, but actually it explains that you have maybe short cycles, more transitions, more dynamic life path. And if it has breaks in between, it means that big turning points or radical changes are happening, which means you're moving frequently, there's many awakenings, many new careers. And if it has a fork, a form of fork near end, it may possibly mean new purpose or rebirth later in life. So there's a phase in your life where you're learning a lot of skill, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. And then later in life, there will be a new career where you will truly need it to fully embody purpose. The second line is called headline. That is also very important. It's about the mind and mission. Location of it starts near the thumb and index finger and runs horizontally across the palm. Its meaning is that it shows how you think, learn, and approach purpose. If it's straight line, it shows your very logical, strategic, scientific mind. If it's curved, it tells us that you're creative, intuitive, and you have emotional intelligence. If it has branches, it tells that you have diverse talents or multiple career paths. And if it breaks, it tells about shifts in belief system or consciousness that you came here to really become good at, to learn new ideas, internalize them, and become the bridge for them. Learn the art of understanding of different maybe fields of knowledge, different philosophies, and connect them in a practical way that will make sense to you, and eventually you will be able to turn them into some kind of a mission that will serve others if you do it well. Now, one very famous line is what is called the M line. If your head and heart lines merge or intersect, forming an M, it's said to indicate a soul here for leadership, influence, or destiny work. These individuals often sense their calling very early in life. Now, if you notice these hands, it doesn't mean that it will all just happen by itself. It means those are your potentials. And if you truly navigate your life towards these qualities, you will notice more flow and things will start unfolding more easily, more smoothly. You will be drawn towards the right knowledge, and then it's up on you what you do with that knowledge. Do you truly internalize it? Do you truly reflect on it? Do you truly filter it? What works, what doesn't work, through practice, to have real personal experiences that bring you to real knowledge? And then can you turn that knowledge, that wisdom, into practice and find how you could use this knowledge with your unique talents to help others, to serve others? That gives birth to purpose. So this is important to know. It's same as using astrology to show you where your qualities and weaknesses, and then not using your qualities and blaming your weaknesses for how your life is. Those are tools, not keys to unlock incredible lives. The third line we're looking at is heartline, that I've mentioned before when I've talked about the shape M. So heartline is the emotional compass. The location of it is top horizontal line just below the fingers. Its meaning reveals how you love, how you connect, and how you process emotional purpose. Now, if it's curved and deep, it means you're passionate, expressive, and empathic. If it's straight and short, it means you're more practical, more reserved, more emotionally independent. And if it has a shape of fork and end of fork, it tells that you're good with balancing self-love with love for others. Those are often healers or teachers. If it has chains or breaks, it means emotional challenges or karmic lessons are still happening around relationships. And if it has M shape, influence, it means your heartline connects with head and lifelines to form an M, which means your calling often involves guiding others, leadership through compassion. And now the fourth line is fate line, the path of destiny. This is the location of it is vertical line rising from the base of the palm toward the middle finger. Not everyone has one. If you don't, it means you're a free creator of your destiny, which means you're here to freely manifest the life you choose to manifest. So those who have it, it doesn't mean you can't freely manifest it. It just means you will be just naturally more drawn to very purposeful manifestation. So for example, someone without this line may just walk around and say, oh, I will manifest this car, and I will manifest a bunch of money, and I will have fun, and I will travel. But people that have this faith line, they may rather think, yeah, I will manifest a lot of money because I want to build school, because I want to make education more purposeful in this era, because there's the lack of understanding around this. So they're very purposefully driven, they're mission driven, and therefore, yes, you can still manifest whatever, but you will be naturally more drawn to manifest very specifically something that will benefit others. That's usually how people think with this vertical line that is rising from the base of the palm toward the middle finger. Its meaning is direction, calling, and the external expression of purpose. If it's strong and straight, it means there's clear mission and focused drive. If it's faint or wavy, it means flexible path or multiple callings. If it has branches upward, it means there's career growth, public recognition, or spiritual expansion. If it has some crosses, it may mean major karmic choices or redirections. If it has a shape of forks, it means there are two significant missions in one lifetime. So you need to reflect on if anything you're experiencing right now may already be a part of this mission, and you can know if you recognize that it is deeply meaningful what you're going through, even though it may be hard and challenging, that usually is, but you notice there's deep meaning and there's a spiritual purpose in it. And if it has breaks, it means there are sudden shifts, new phases, or transformative awakenings that are happening very frequently. So here's the most misunderstood truth about palmistry. Your hands can change. Like eye color can change when you go through a spiritual transformation. Lines may deepen, fade, merge, or branch as you grow. Because destiny isn't fixed, it's shaped by the choices you make. A faint line may strengthen as you step into purpose. A broken lifeline may smooth as you heal your body or trauma. New branches may appear when you commit to a new path. Your hands evolve with your consciousness. They are living proof that your soul is sculpting reality with every decision. And it also tells that your body truly is a manifestation of your energy. And when your energy changes because you've internalized, you've integrated lessons, you've got yourself into a new endeavor, you've learned new skills, you've mastered new talents, you've chosen or made many new powerful choices, it will show on your body. The same as when we do things that are incoherent and that are destructive for us, it shows in the body as a disease, because there's bodies out of ease. And when we go deeper into ease, when we go deeper into purpose, it will also show. Your hands are not random, they are a contract, a conversation between body and soul. They reveal your talents and your tests, your wounds and your wisdom, your purpose and your potential. So look at them now, trace the shape, follow the lines, find the M, the forks, the stars, the stories waiting to be revealed. Because destiny isn't something that happens to you, it's something written through you. And the map has been there the whole time, in the palm of your hands. Now, as I said at the beginning, it's not the only map, but it is a great one. Like, nothing knows better than your own body what to do, or why you're here at the first place. So many times we look for answers outside of us, but we don't realize that maybe we are the answer. Maybe if you look within, if you look at yourself, you may find what you've been truly questioning. So I hope you found a great value today. I will leave you here, and I also hope you've enjoyed in today's painting called The Gift of Life. To anyone who would like to get a print of it, you can go into AttractPassion.com and you will find it there. You can also write in the search Gift of Life or just Gift, and you will find it. Also, regional is now available. So thank you so much for your support. By buying my art, you're supporting this mission, which I truly appreciate. Thank you so much. So also join our Patreon community for more exclusive content and YouTube membership if you would like to support this channel. You can find links in the description down below. Thank you so much. Also write in the comment section what you found in your hands. Until next time, one love.